Welcome to Switch It Up. We've got water, boats. Where are we, dear?
We are on Mackinac Island.
We are on Mackinac Island. We're starting our little stroll, talking about some rain the next couple days, so we ran over here before that moved in. We have no idea what to expect. That's kind of the way we normally roll when we come
Yeah, I
to
think
these
you just
places.
say that every video. Actually.
But seriously, we just do the intro and then we just let the chips fall where they may. I guess we'll just start this off with a little party and we go straight into the intro and then let the story develop. How's that for a plan?
Sure.
This was on Sheila's bucket list
Yes.
to come here, so
Cross that off for me.
yeah, let's get the party started. Roll the intro.
A man and a woman left their home to switch things up and go on the road. They didn't know where they would go, but it's gotta be better than staying home. They switched it up. They switched it up.
Okay, special surprise. Fred found us.
Hi.
We go way back, like back in an old church days, and he moved away and took a job at a TV station, and he's been in Indiana for quite a while. So he's on his own trek. He's on a bike. So you've done like 1,200 miles?
Yeah, so far.
Yeah, it's crazy. He's spending the night on the ground. We were just talking about that, which is nuts. But here's what he brought us. Whatever is in this bag, I call them pasties. Sheila said you can't call them pasties. And I said that's what the
No.
signs look like. Because some of the signs spelled the same way, Fred. Have you seen some of the signs?
Yes.
Some of them are spelled the same way, but they're patsies. Correct?
Pasty.
Pasty. See, I'm still wrong. I still can't get it. Stinking miners. So the miners used to make them back in the day to take in the mine, right?
Yeah, it's actually came from like Cornwall, England. A lot of the miners in the UP came from England.
Oh, look, he comes with
So
history
it goes
lessons.
all the way back
I
to
like
to-
Fred
to
history
England
better
days.
than
Yeah.
Todd
Fred history is a lot better.
Like actual
I'm
history.
talking about pasties and miners. Those two things don't go together usually.
Well, they do go together.
Well,
It depends. So we're going to try one of these, and for the first time.
It
And
was very nice of him bringing by.
He also brought me a gift. He goes, "That's a horrible idea." What time? That seems to be the way we live our life most of the
Not
time.
we.
Okay, me. Yeah, so we're still in the UP. We're getting ready to head further north, and we're going to enjoy.
No, actually, we're going south, Todd.
We are? Man, I have no idea where I am. Well, let's try the pasties.
No.
Patsies.
What are they?
pasties.
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 Dang it. Let's try those.
Oh, look.
Now, there's two ways you can have them.
Look at that.
There's
Oh,
you can have it
gravy.
with gravy or with ketchup. I've personally never had them with gravy,
I think I'm more of a gravy person.
so I don't know. I think
What's on the?
wanna
Are you?
try-
What's
try
on
'em
the
both ways.
inside?
they vary a little bit, but the standard recipe is going to be like beef, onions, and potatoes. That's normally what I just make them with, but I think these also have some carrots and rutabagas. I know some people swear by rutabaga.
Rutabagas.
Wait. You just glossed over that. You make them yourself?
Yeah, I have. I do it the lazy man's way.
You did not do this when you're in Kansas City.
No, you didn't.
I did.
No.
I did a couple of times.
Okay.
A couple of times. Yeah.
All right. Look, let's see what this looks like. It looks like what I would call back home where I'm from, a beer rock.
It's very similar to
Oh.
that. Kind of wrapped in bread
Yep.
or some kind
Some
of.
sort of dough.
It's not coming out.
I know.
There we go.
Ooh, it's still
Ooh, do you
warm.
need a fork?
We
Do you
might-
eat them with a fork?
Or is this like a
you
Chipotle
can, but
thing?
You usually just pick it up with
Oh,
your
you
hand.
normally just pick it up with your hand.
And
Do it
typically
like
you
the-
grab it by the end.
Why do you
So
grab it at this
they
end?
Well, because the miners, they'd be down in the mine. They'd have dirty hands. They'd grab it by the end with just the crust,
Well, that
Right.
makes
and they'd
sense.
leave that behind, so that way they wouldn't be eating
Their dirty
yeah,
hands.
yeah,
That's
exactly. So
It's a COVID.
A COVID-friendly meal?
Just leave the pieces behind. All right.
Okay.
Are you gonna put some gravy on that, Todd?
No, I'm gonna. I don't even know what it tastes
try
like.
it dry first.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right, there
yeah.
you go.
I might need some water. Who knows?
I've eaten enough of these to know I'm a ketchup man. So
It's Todd's first experience.
Hmm.
It looks like a.
That's interesting. Like it's
What are they again?
pasties.
Pasties.
See, I got it right this time. Well,
What's your thoughts, Todd?
here's my thoughts. It tastes like a great lunch meal
Yeah.
because you got your potatoes, you got your meats, a little bit of carrots. I get 100% why they would make it a little dry. That's why probably you have
The
the
gravy
gravy or the ketchup.
yeah.
It kind of tastes like I'm trying to put my finger on it. I can't. It kind of tastes like a shepherd's pie, in a way.
A little bit, yeah.
like a shepherd's
similar
pie.
ingredients, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I would think they were hard-working men. They didn't just drive a RV for the
What
day.
are you? What are you even saying? That's not even funny. You're not funny.
It's gonna be so pretty. I can see and tell already. Yeah, you just drive. I got the camera on. It's Todd driving, everybody.
No, that's not the thing.
That's not the thing.
No, the thing is it's Sheila holding a camera. I
Yeah.
guess you'll stop complaining about my shakiness when you watch her try to hold it with her arm. It's heavy, isn't it?
Yeah. Why do you have to get something so heavy on the bottom of it?
I don't know.
Okay, so today we are headed to Mackinac.
Okay, I'm trying to deal with you vlogging. I'm trying to soak that
This is
in.
something you've told me to do.
Oh my goodness.
When are you going to pick up the camera?
This is
Look, I pick up the
hilarious.
camera and he's like, "What?"
Yeah, that's pretty funny so far.
Okay. Well, the reason why I kept the camera in the truck today for when we were driving
Right.
is because I feel like this bridge might bring you a little bit of anxiety, and I wanted to share that with our crew because that's what we do. We share.
Okay, so let's.
Hey, and some of this bouncing, it's not me, it's Shrek.
So let's back up, and Sheila's using I feel statements. This is from our counseling sessions from a while back, which usually brings problems.
They should be looking outside.
Yeah, it is pretty.
It's pretty, but here's the thing is, I thought, oh, I can't see that. I can't see it.
What?
Look, I thought that I'd be able to see the lake. Because look, we're right there. We're right on the lake. You can't see the lake. It's full of trees. Nothing but trees. Trees up here, I tell you. You're not gonna be able to use that footage because I just moved the camera around too fast. It's like giving the camera to a 5-year-old.
Yeah. Look at here.
Look at here. Yep. I know Todd's always like, you gotta count to 10. You gotta give me at least 10 seconds.
Yeah, that's not a Todd voice.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
So what are we talking about?
We're talking about this bridge, and I think that it might be a little nerve-wracking for you, but
I am grown up,
oh,
so I am not going to feel any kind of anxiety over this bridge. I'm really hoping that I don't disappoint you. But
no, I'm sure you won't disappoint me because you said you've all grown up. You know why I think that it might be an issue?
why?
Do you know that it's the 5th longest suspension bridge in the world?
No, I did not know that.
It's just a suspension bridge.
Okay. What's
Yep.
wrong? What's that?
And it's got a grate
Okay.
for the bottom.
Okay.
So I've heard people say that you can feel it pulling on your wheels like this a little bit,
Okay.
and it's long.
Okay.
So,
So I just will drive slower then, right?
okay. So you think we're all good? He's all grown up.
I
He
don't
said
know.
he's all grown up.
I don't know
so,
what to expect. I think we're 26 miles from our destination.
You have 5 miles of that's on that bridge.
Why are you trying to do? That's not even funny. That's not funny. It's not.
You said
think-
you're all grown up, so we can have these adult conversations.
We are. I feel like you are trying to cause me anxiety when I don't necessarily need that. That's the way I feel.
You're saying you don't have any right now,
No, I
and
feel-
so we're just gonna capture this moment.
Okay.
But then, honestly,
Well,
I'm just
we're not
gonna.
even there. If we wouldn't be doing this video, I wouldn't even know it's coming. Like that
Well,
would.
but I got the camera because I'm gonna also capture the beauty of the bridge.
You're giving me like 20 miles to sit and think about it now. This is not like a cool thing. It's not, really. It's not.
I find myself funny.
Right, I understand. You find it very funny.
Okay, but here's the thing: is I have total faith in you.
I was just
You
sitting here.
have done-
I was listening to the radio. I was driving loving the short
what
drive
were you
day.
jamming out to something about Applebee's and late night, Frosty and the Fries or something? What is that?
I don't remember the song, but you just totally butchered it.
I sure did. No. You
Okay.
are all grown up. You're
So-
doing so much better in comparison to when
This-
we first started.
This drive we're doing, we're driving into Mackinac. Is where we're going. So
Well,
we should-
we're going into, I don't know how to pronounce the town. They're
Oh,
all a
there's-
little Frenchy up here or something.
Okay.
Really?
Well, I mean, yes, right?
Shush. All I know is there's a truck ton. Oh, fresh blueberries.
Okay.
We should stop, but we won't because we don't know if we can get in there. Okay, so I'm going to turn the camera off.
Okay.
Okay, and we're going to come back.
Yep.
We're going to
That
come
sounds
back.
fabulous.
Okay, sounds like, but you are doing a great job.
I know.
I have total faith
I
in
know
you.
you are. Yes.
Polaroids all scattered across the dusty floor in the backseat of my Chevy 58, along with bits of candy wrappers. Looking back to when our castle was a shack, vacation was making figure eights in the park lot.
Nobody said spots would be easy to get into. So it'll be interesting. Are we gonna fit?
I don't know. I don't know the answer to that at all. And if you do fit, I don't know where the truck's gonna go.
Just little things.
Looking for a reason to forgive you. And sometimes I even wanna be with you, just the way you say that it's alright now. I am tearing down this wall.
But
Sheila wants to run in. Yes.
I do want to run in because it might rain. We're
Okay.
gonna- But anyway, I'm reading. We just checked in. You know, you get your map and you da-da-da-da. So there's history of this park. So you are now on an old Indian burial ground. In 1947, gravel was taken from a hill on the on this premises, and a number of skeletons were revealed. The bones of 52 Ojibwe Indians were displayed as a tourist attraction, now known as the Old Indian Burial.
So we're doing poltergeist. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, the campground was renamed Tiki Campground. Over the years, the name and style of the campground has changed, and now the Old Indian Burial Campground carries the name of Tiki RV Park. I didn't know this information, I promise.
Great.
Go for a midnight hike.
You think that I'm so depressed? Well, no, I think that you are just a bit obsessed. Let's turn the cell phones off and go down to the lake. Float around like butterflies and watch the daylight break. Don't worry about what people say, 'cause you can't change your minds, and every little lost anyway. It's back and go out for a drive, spend time to sing about how great it is just to be alive. Hey, yeah, yeah, some things just are the way they
Sit and worry about trying to back up RVs. They're backing up like horses in trailers. I watched them do a 3-point turn. That was incredible. That's some skill. Whole nother level of skill. I don't think I'll master that anytime soon. I think that's the trash service.
But on as many years we're getting to sleeping on our feet. I know I've been say I'm sleeping, I'm dead. But what sounds better now is lying next to you in our bed.
I know this is Sheila's laughing, but it does amaze me. Okay, so unfortunately, there's this amazing house up here, and it had a fire. But being a contractor, some of you guys could really appreciate this. Can you imagine having to use that as your trash trailer and getting your team of horses so you can pull it to the dump?
Wherever the dump may be.
Yeah, whatever the dump may be.
You
That's the
might
other
have to
thing.
put it on a boat.
Oh yeah. Let's tell them a little inside that we found out. Let's imagine you ordered some Amazon or from UPS. Okay? I've never seen anyone talk about this on Mackinac. Do they still deliver using horse and carriage and bikes? They don't, do they? What did we find out? What did we find out, Tom?
Amazon doesn't,
No.
but Amazon delivers it to the ferries area, and then there's a freight service.
So like UPS and those, they'll load the truck onto the ferries. They back them up. The trucks cannot come off the ferry. They pull them off with forklifts, and then from there, they divide out everything in little piles. What's wrong?
I'm just amazed how people are getting their luggage
How you get your
delivered
luggage to your
their
hotel.
room.
And so they divide everything out onto the dock, and then they actually have their own delivery service here. It's what is it? What do they call it? It was like the island has it all dispersed, and then they deliver it. So you don't get Amazon, you don't get UPS, you don't get FedEx.
Well, you get it.
The island delivers it. We don't have the
Yes.
men. There's no men in brown suits running around
I'm
here.
sure it still says Amazon box.
And I bet you can't drone it in for sure. Okay, I found that intriguing.
Okay, so you're intrigued
Taxi.
by the strangest things, and I'm looking at this beautiful view. And
There's
the
always
harbor and all
millions
the
of boats, but if you have to live here, you got to figure that.
Well, I'm not living here.
Oh, look, the party's starting.
Oh, yeah.
We should have
there's
brought a lawn
party
chair.
in the park.
Thank you so much.
Hey, darling.
There's a lot of bikes. Sheila, how many bikes are on the island?
There's 2,500 bikes.
How many horses?
There's 300 horses, but there's only 75 like horse carriage things, so they obviously rotate the horses. But there are 300 horses. You can only get around via
Bike or horse?
bike, or horse. That's it. Or your feet. Right now we're choosing feet.
2 feet. 2 feet power.
2 feet.
And fudge. Lots of fudge. Everywhere you turn, there's fudge.
What a great little,
The ambiance is
it
cool.
does. The ambiance is pretty cool.
It kind of, when we got off the boat, I was telling Sheila, it kind of reminded me when we went to Venice.
Oh
It
yeah.
has that Venice feel.
Because there's not the noise of any of the.
Cars
I
or
guess you
any.
could get around by boat here too. I
Yeah.
mean,
Just not down the road. There's a lot of bikes.
Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey, darling.
He's coming in for the free smells of home.
Free spots.
Around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car. Leave a little note and we'll drive real far. to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday, baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey.
So Sheila, it's day. Well, I know we've been out of our blogging practices.
I kind of like the other way. There's no makeup on. My hair's like.
You're beautiful.
Uh-huh.
You're
I'll
beautiful.
stand
You're
up
in the
here.
you're in the shadows.
Dang.
Look, you're hiding.
Uh-huh.
Day 2, we're going back to Mackinac.
Yes.
I can't see you over there.
That's a good. That's fine.
Here,
It's fine.
there we go.
It's
I
fine.
gotcha. A little more exposure. What do we have planned over at Mackinac Island today for day 2?
We're going to spend a really long time there today, and I am so excited. We're going to go on we're gonna get a horse and buggy.
We are.
Do a little tour. We're gonna get bikes, and we're gonna go out to some of the natural beauty of the island. We're gonna go to Fort Mackinac. We're going to get more fudge because we consumed the piece
Okay,
already.
yeah, so this is day 2. So when we first got up here, we heard it was going to rain the next day, and we didn't want to miss anything, so we jumped. Literally, we left here within an hour of setting up, ran there, and was there till 9, took the last boat out. We saw some things, but we didn't see it to the capacity.
it kind of gave us just a general good idea of the island.
Pretty
so-
much everything shut down by 8.
Yeah.
Bikes had to be returned, and then things like that, so now we're really going to go before, hopefully it doesn't rain this afternoon. I'm fueling up. Okay.
You're fueling up. Let me tell you, people, Lucky Charms is not fuel for the body. It is not a good fuel substance.
You really are hiding in the shadows.
He will be hungry within an hour.
Let's get this show on the road.
Thank you.
We're on a journey, looking back on the things that we've taken for granted.
We made it.
Day 2. Right? We feel like we're seasoned veterans now after being here for like 4 hours 2 days ago.
No,
Oh yeah, we've got a plan.
we have a plan.
Versus just getting off and being utter chaos. We now have a plan.
Yes.
Well, almost like you needed
You know
that.
that my plan is we're gonna come back again.
Already? We haven't even done the second day.
I know.
Everyone asks, how do they get the luggage to the hotels? They go on those carts. The carts get pulled behind horses or on bicycles. I will say there's nothing better than the smell of fresh horse urine.
Really? Because I was thinking the exact. It doesn't go real well
It
with the
doesn't.
smell of fudge.
No, fudge, if you mix those two smells together,
One is stronger than the other.
it's a very unique concoction. I don't think we could package it.
We definitely couldn't sell it.
Here you go, sir. Bar for me for just a second. Try that out for you. Need that adjusted? I can help you out.
Oh yeah.
That's an impossibility, actually. There's that bridge I love.
This isn't bad, but the Hemingways would be much better. Everyone asks, you cannot have electric bike unless you had like possibly a medical condition.
Mobility.
Or mobility. So you rent the bikes by the hour. They range anywhere from $8 to $12 an hour. But hey, we got a free basket.
That's cheaper.
Yeah, the whole day was like 72. But we got mobility now. Feel like we're covering ground.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side, our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking
Sheila, I can't even make history up here because it's all written everywhere. 1812, that's when all the stuff went down.
Yes, this is a.
This is a prime piece of real estate in 1812.
They were sure fighting over
They
it.
were sure fighting over this little island. I imagine they didn't have any kind of, they only had horses then, no bicycles. The lazy man's way to get around.
The British and the Americans and the Indians. Now we call them natives.
Yeah. And this is a small island to have so much.
Fighting over.
Yes, this
Yeah.
is kind of nuts.
But it's beautiful. We'll go to the fort and find out why. Let's do that.
Oh, look at that. She's like a news reporter. Let's call us a tease.
There's the horse coming. You need to.
Having problems.
Yeah, you can't.
There's horse traffic.
Us crazy, but things are finally right. The future is bright. You and I, we got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm. Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and through and through. No limit to what we
At least high.
we know, what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right.
Sheila,
Yes, honey.
we're at Fort Mackinac.
We are.
It's up there somewhere. Right there. There's the doorway.
It's the British.
I'm telling you, I'm a little winded. We had an amazing lunch with an amazing view, I should say, at the Grand Hotel. Wasn't that cool?
That was cool.
It was like a panoramic view all around the top, and there was hardly anybody there, so it was less crowded, which was nice.
Yeah, it was very relaxing. I feel like this island is that's what it feels like. Just a relaxing place.
If you know Sheila, she doesn't relax too often. She's always a goer.
I'm enjoying this though.
Yes. I don't know, it's different when you don't hear the cars and the hubbub and
Well, put me by water and I'm pretty much happy.
yeah, and you're surrounded by water.
I am, I see it. It's beautiful. But we're gonna go tour the fort.
Okay.
You know, it was British first.
Yeah, you said something about that.
Yeah.
We went to the British landing where they landed, and then they had the little war out in the middle of it was bigger than a
The
little.
War of 1812, you
Well,
mean?
On the island. On the island. Let's go see
Yeah,
what the
let's go.
historical what is this? Relevance?
Uh-huh.
Yes, these big words that I can't pronounce.
It says 1780 to 1895.
Yeah, and I do know that there's 27 steps because they tell you at the bottom.
That's what you keyed on to?
When I saw that down there,
That's what you picked up.
yeah, we got 27 steps to go to history.
널 볼 때면 내 숨이 안심한 사이 내 맘을 지나 회색 빛에 내 하루가 점점 너만의 태도로 날 물들여가 You set my world on fire 내 세상에 번져 날 사랑하고 내 품에 안겨 함께 늙어가는 나고 싶어 네 맘도 나와 항상 같은 맘 잊지 말고 매일 내 곁에 있어줘 You set 아득한 동안
thought by now, but it didn't.
Sheila could not leave without showing you this bridge.
They probably can't see it because it's so bright.
Oh, you could see it. You could see it. It's over there.
It's pretty.
Okay, so the last you saw was we were getting rain drenched.
Yes,
And
and you're
Mackinac.
like, why didn't you take your rain gear? Because we checked the radar and the weather report and it had 0.
So it was a nice, pleasant surprise for a lot of us.
Yes.
So it kind of ended our day. We didn't get over to the rock formation.
Yeah, the arch. We were going to go to Arch.
That was about the
Arch.
only thing we didn't see.
No, there's a lot of things we didn't see.
Would you recommend coming?
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Yes.
We have been to a lot of places, and out of all of them, I've said, oh yeah, we've done that, and yeah, we'd like to come back. This is the first time that I'm like, I'm not ready to go. I'm ready. I want to stay longer.
Really?
Yeah.
This is the first time.
This is the first time that I'm like,
We-
yep, not ready to go.
We got rained on, and we headed over immediately the first day. Then we had a full rain day that we didn't get to do anything.
Yep.
And then we headed over. So I could see, she was talking about on our bike ride, like staying a month on Mackinac.
I think that'd be fantastic. Fantastic. It's just a very cool place. I would
Yeah.
highly recommend it.
Yes. So we are now, from the beginning of the video, we didn't have to go over the bridge. If you remember when Sheila was trying to psych me out.
So he's had 3 days to
I've
think
had 3
about it
days.
because now we're going.
Because she goes, oh, I forgot we're staying in St. Ignace versus staying on the Mackinac
Mackinac
side.
City
So we
side.
didn't have to cross the bridge. But today, crossing the bridge to continue our journey, our destination, our whatever this is. I don't know where we're going next. She'll tell me when we put the GPS in.
Going over there.
There, we're going that side.
Yeah,
We're going on the other side of the bridge.
Yes.
So thanks for tuning in. Make sure you be a doer of all things. And that includes what, Sheila?
We need you guys to like and comment, subscribe, and share.
And subscribing is free. And if you don't like our content, we make you mad, you can unsubscribe and then subscribe again later. Because there's
Sure, I'm
inevitably
not
will.
making them mad.
No, not this video. Maybe one of the other ones from the future. We're going to talk future. So subscribe today. We'll have fun. All right, let's enjoy the journey. We're out.